Ralph, you want to talk? You got to come up here to the mic. Thanks, Rick. Give us your name and address, Ralph.
Ralph Smith from 7750 Totten Road. We got an ongoing problem there on the power line. This power line's been in since about 1950. In the last 20 years, it seemed like we had more trash and more garbage dumped on there. And today I got a thing from the fire department in North Syracuse cooking hot dogs, hamburgers down there.
I believe what they were having was a wild party last
Well, that's right. Well, they had it
Saturday
for 2
night.
days. And then they tell me that I don't know the property line. Of course, I only lived in this for a couple of weeks. You know? And when I looked at the sign up there, I said, well, ain't too far ahead of that. Kind of. And I'd like to have Wayne and Chief Smell come down there and look at this mess. They told me that we got to post it. Between the Husselmeyers and us and Johnson's, we tried to do our best to keep these people out of there. In the meantime, we get more and more garbage. And the more they dump it, I picked the side of Northern Boulevard, which you've seen many times, rain or shine.
Driving down the wrong side of the road.
That's right, driving down the wrong side of the road. The next thing it is, the piece next door to me, I don't know how many times I pushed the two garbage over in the hole there to get rid of it. And they keep right on dumping it. I don't know who it is, but I had some good ideas. And I kept thinking to myself, why should DEC come out and tell me when I asked them in a nice way to go down and I'll show them the property line? They said, well, we got to go to the town and get a hold of Wayne. Of course, like I said, if I had lived there a couple of weeks longer, I would have probably known where the property lines are. So I told this guy, I said, you know, I measured this off, and where the lines are and where the dump is about 2,200 feet, including about the north side of Island Road. He thought to me, how do you know what the heck you're doing? Of course, like I always said, I'm learning. So in the meantime, if Wayne's got time to come, him and Chief Smell, go over and I'll show him this project.
I believe Wayne was out there already.
Well, he should come and take a look.
He took a little tour, I guess.
Right.
I was out there this morning and have been busy with this nearly all day with the fire departments, the police, and the DEC. I believe that it would go a long way to helping your problem if whoever owns a power line, and I don't know if it's National Grid or TASNY or someone else, would put up barricades at Island Road and Eastman Road. I discussed this with the DEC police officer this afternoon, and he is going to contact National Grid and try to address that problem. And I believe that would greatly help your situation. I was down there this morning, called North Syracuse Fire because the fire was still going this morning after they dumped, I think it was 30,000 gallons of water on it. So we're working on it. Chris Woznicka wants to take a trip out there tomorrow and look at it. So if you're available in the morning, we can meet you out there and go look at it then.
Well, in the meantime, Wayne, the last 50 years, the power companies put chains up at the each end. And we even dumped Josh's and us. I put some old gas tanks in there, and they took out the gas tanks because they wanted to get around there. And the ditches that go through that field there, they're all dammed up because of dumping garbage in there, or merchandise, whatever you want to call it. In the meantime, on Island Road, Josh's and whatever, they put this chain line fence up there, and National Grid and National Mohawk, and it's been taken down every time I drive around it. They go down through my own field. It's like a roller coaster when you want to cut the grass, because you're up and down. And I think about the last 6 or 8 years, I asked Chief Smell if he had to buy rubber boots for his outfit to go down in there to see what's going on. He said we can't go off the road. All right?
Not with our vehicles, we can't.
That's right. But I offered to let them walk down and they couldn't do it too far.
Now you're telling the story. Now you're telling the story.
I'm telling you the truth.
Hey, Ralph, the zoning department is a 4-wheel drive truck, and we won't make them walk.
Oh, well, I'll drive them down because I'm not afraid to scratch the paint on my truck. I told the guys from DEC and the fire department, If they're afraid to hurt the paint on the truck, I'll give them a ride down. Because he said he didn't have time, he had to stay in the work truck. But when you're working the job, you should have more time to go down and investigate when I'm there.
Good idea.
It's just a matter of common sense. They didn't want to do it.
Well, come down and see Wayne tomorrow, I'm sure he'll
What
be
time
waiting
you
for
coming
you.
tomorrow?
I don't know yet. I'll have to see what Chris's schedule is like.
Time water's waiting all day for you? Put you on the menu list?
I'll be there between 10 and 4.
Well, you might just go cancel that order if the time water gives you a window time. Anywhere in the time. So you can work it out anytime you want.
I'll give you a call in the morning.
Hey, Ralph.
I know what
You know, you want me to
what
set my
Chris's
phone while
schedule
you're
is.
calling? You can't fix your time, about 7 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, Ralph, promise him a cup of coffee and a donut.
Yeah, I'll
in the
buy you a
meantime.
coffee and maybe a couple pancakes.
Good idea, Ralph, he'll be there, he'll be waiting for you.
That's right. 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30, I'll be looking for you at the door.
If you can look for me, I'll.
Well, I know you're not coming.
He'll be there. Come over here, Ralph. Come over to the town hall. In fact, check with him before you leave tonight. He'll let you know what his schedule is, and he'll set up a time.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Okay, because we gotta do something. Another thing I'd like to get done while I'm here, we got this tree situation on Topman Road and Eastman Road. Now, I've been after this deal for 5 years, and I don't know what the problem is, why they can't be cut down. We talk about stop signs, we talk about intersections, a lot of town meetings I've been to. Number two, this project here's been going on for 2 years.
I've talked to Chris about it, and he said he's cutting back as much as he can.
Oh,
Chris, the highway superintendent, it's in his
well, it looks
jurisdiction.
like some bunch of reindeers went down there and gnawed away at it.
He probably did, but
Well, they could do better than that if they wanted to. Yeah, either they don't wanna do it, otherwise take the stop sign down, let the people bang into it.
we don't wanna do that.
What do you want, well, you can't see it.
Next time you come over, we'll go find Chris and we'll take him for a ride.
All right.
How's that sound?
When, what do you wanna do that?
Probably when you're done with Wayne, I'll be around someplace.
Well, we gotta do something. So this project here, DEC told me to put, posted signs up. Well, Haselmeyer and I, we posted this thing now 2 or 3 years in a row. And we posted that thing for the last 25 years ourselves, which you've probably seen.
Yes, I have.
In the meantime, he said, well, you gotta put some gates up there. Well, I don't know what kind of gates to put up there when they take a loader and lift the one that's out there, out of there. You know what I mean? You know, just a matter of time to do what you gotta do.
Got any other concerns?
Huh?
Got any other ideas?
Well, yeah, that's it probably for now. At least get some action on that. You should be doing.
Check with Wayne before, when we leave. When we're done, check with
Well,
Wayne.
the chief should come along with him tomorrow and take a look at this.
I'll bet you the chiefs were gonna be right with you.
That's right, because they told me that when I wanted to show them the property line, I didn't know what I was. Of course, like I told you, I've only been there 2 weeks, and I don't know nothing. But this thing has been going on for a long time.
Okay, sounds fair, thanks.
You're mad because you weren't invited to the hot dog roast.
Does anyone else like to address the board?